Morning. Right, so I'm going to do general readings up to the from around now, so just before the eclipse, where the last set is sort of ending. I'm going to take it up to around the end of the month. Although it's fluid. Love this popping in at the bottom. It's fluid. It can be whenever you see it, whenever it resonates. Spirit knows no time. Doesn't run on a calendar. So, what I'm going to do, because I threw it up to an Instagram poll yesterday to see what type of readings people wanted, and General took it. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do them by element instead of do all the signs. I'm going to do some general, I'm going to do some love, and I'm going to do some work and career, because there was quite a few requests for that one. And to be honest with you, it's something that I'm wanting to start looking at a bit more for myself, start focusing on sort of the on the practical side of things. So yeah, it's definitely a sign. I've got no idea where this weird glow is coming from as well. It's weird. It's really dull outside, and the sun's behind the clouds, so where it's coming from, I've got no idea. So sorry, we're just gonna have to kind of bear with that. So yeah, I'm gonna do these by element. I'll do, so like I said, I'll do some love, some work and money as well. Get them posted as soon as possible. I'm going to try and find a rolling rota type way of getting readings out. Try and get them a bit more regular. This camera makes my eyes look so weird. Right, so, without further ado, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to start with Earth signs. I'm going to go in the reverse order to last time. Cards have all had a good shuffle, but so yeah, starting with Earth signs. General reading for now, looking up to around the end of the month. What do Earth signs need to know? Something was trying to jump there. So we've got way glow again. 4 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Taking a break from work. Which is weird, because we were just saying about the tower was just peeking over the top there somewhere as well. I think that's kind of saying take a break before you fall down, but we'll see. So Earth signs. Time for some rest, healing, meditation. You've been working really, really hard. You've been focusing on your coins, mastering something. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information about this. Queen of Swords, something we need to cut out. 7 of Wands, but we're standing our ground. No, there's a couple of ways to take it actually. 7 of Wands, standing our ground. 6 of Wands. They always come out together for me. How much a shuffle? 6 and 7 of Wands always seem to come out together. So some kind of victory. So what I'm feeling with this, the other way we could look at it is if you've been in a rest period, then perhaps the Queen of Swords is your indicator that you need to get back at it. And that, standing your ground with whatever challenges is going to bring results. But we'll take a few more cards and we'll see what's going on. So what do we need to know about this 4 of Swords? I'm going to use another deck. What do we need to know about the 4 of Swords? Earth signs. 3 of Wands. Ships coming in. Yeah, it's time to kind of, it is active waiting, so it's not like kind of like waiting and doing nothing sort of thing. But I feel like whatever this is, the groundwork has been put in, you know, and you just need to kind of trust it. Trust that it's coming. Sort of pull back a little. This Three of Wands energy, it's like, you know, it's having put the groundwork in and the shit's starting to come in. So it can be, you know, whatever you're, like I say, active waiting, so you're not like literally just sat like idle waiting for it to happen because a watched pot never boils. But it could be, you know, find something else to do in the meantime to take your focus away from that, because a watched pot never boils. So, let's see, what do we need to know about this Eight of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles, as I said, slow, steady progress. You know, because you can't see it yet, doesn't mean it's not happening. It's coming. It's slow, it's steady, it's dependable. Whatever this is, it's something coming in steadily. Like good foundations have been laid for it. Like the Knight of Pentacles in this deck says on it about making a detailed plan, but with the Three of Wands, you see that it says prosperity that comes from wise planning. So yeah, for me, this is that you've put that groundwork in. You know, you've worked really, really hard to put that groundwork in, and whatever this is coming. If you haven't, then that's your guidance. That's what you need to be doing. If you're working really, really hard at something and it doesn't, but you haven't really got a solid plan behind it, maybe you need to take a step back and have a look at your plan. So let's see, what do we need to know about the Queen of Swords? I mean, she's a great card to be getting for business ventures. Actually, I'm going to take a moment. I was talking to another lady last night who's learning tarot. Not another lady, I'm assuming it's a lady. It may not be a lady. But yeah, I was talking to somebody who's learning tarot last night. They were asking me a few questions. And she noticed this solitary bird on the Queen of Swords, which I've noticed it, but it's never particularly been a symbol that I've been drawn to. But then I noticed, no sooner had my eyes been drawn to the bird, I noticed the trees in the background, and if you can notice, the bird's flying against the wind. It's going back in the other direction to where the Queen's beckoning to. So the Queen here, she's forward movement, she can see her path in front of her, she's going to cut out anything that's getting in the way of it. The wind's blowing this direction too, that's like, you know, propelling her along. But then you've got this one bird that's trying to fly against the wind. So this could be, with this, it's come, you know, sort of coming up here, this could be sort of saying, don't be trying to fly against the wind. Take the path of least resistance, in a nutshell. We'll see what else comes up for her. What else do we need to know about this Queen of Swords? There's signs, Queen of Swords. Trying to get out Page of Wands. So, we've got two court cards here, because I don't often take court cards, like, literal for a person. I take the energy from it. So we've got two there. Feeling that this may be related to a person in some sense. So, Page of Wands is following your passion. It's like your soul, passion, spirit. So it's like following a new direction that sets your soul on fire, kind of thing. And then with this Queen of Wands, it's kind of like it's maybe asking you to assess what that is. But it is a fire sign fire sign masculine's jumping out at me with this page of, even though on this card Gabriel's female energy, it's still fire sign masculine. That's going to be something for somebody. Perhaps this person's going to be able to help you in some way. I'm not sure, but yeah. So this may be asking you to assess where you're at with like projects and work and things like that, and maybe take a step back from it and to look at a better plan, to look at a longer term plan, doing something that sets your soul on fire. Whatever it is that you've been working on up to this point, great. The ships are coming in and it has laid you a solid foundation, so that's not necessarily saying that you need to walk away from that thing, but there is an energy here that it's asking you to look. You know what I've just said about with the Three of Wands? It's kind of like, let this thing go and allow it to happen, and use your time doing something else. Use your time looking at this Page of Wands energy, this whatever it is that sets your soul on fire, whatever it is your next step's going to be, while this other thing is coming to fruition, coming together in the background. So, yeah, take that as it resonates. Seven of Wands. So what is this Seven of Wands trying to tell me? I've got a feeling with this that for some people it's kind of like you're resisting something that may be good for you. What is the Seven of Wands trying to tell Earth signs here? Because I'm covering all Earth signs here as well. It may be that bits resonate for some, bits resonate for others. It's going to be a little more wide open. Okay, the Empress. So, I've had this come up before as well, with a family, like a mother energy blocking you from doing something that you may want to do. You see, so we've got these two here, which is the Queen of Swords and this Page of Wands, and then followed by the Seven of Wands and the Empress. And this seems to me like something that sets your soul on fire and you really want to take action towards it. You know, like you want to be the queen, take that energy, but there's an Empress type, like a mother energy blocking it. So I feel that for somebody this could be family, some kind of family thing that's blocking, trying to dissuade you perhaps from doing something that you really, really want to do. Could even be yourself, in fact. You could even be, you know, sort of saying, oh, I've got responsibilities. I'm guilty of this myself, actually, come to think of it, and I've just been called out by my own cards. You know, I've got responsibilities, I've got kids, I can't possibly follow this path because I'm going to be throwing all my security to the wind. And with this beginning bit, there's kind of an element that the universe is saying you've done that, you've set your foundation, there's the opportunity now to go with something new. Something that's, you know, that's good for your growth. And as well, the Empress in this deck, she's, you know, she's kind of like about timing, she's like acting, you know, like harvest time, ready to reap the rewards that you've planted before with this Three of Wands energy. There's a feeling of something coming to fruition here as well. Victoriously so with this Six of Wands, but we'll see what we can find out about that too. Something trying to jump there. What is this Six of Wands trying to tell us? So we've got the Hermit, or in this deck, Epiphany. It's joy that comes through spiritual growth, being a light to others and answers that come through meditation. So, some kind of mental breakthrough. You may have detached yourself for a while, or need to detach yourself for a while you're working out what this is and what direction you're going to go. I'm going to take one more with that. Four of Cups. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic of life. Be aware of your emotions. So, as we've got the Queen of Swords here as well, I'm feeling this is kind of like, maybe you need to be using your logic a little bit more than your intuition somewhere with this as well. The Four of Cups, it's kind of like, I've been getting stalked by that card as well lately, come to think of it. It's like you're being offered an opportunity but you're not taking it. I'm going to look into this a little more as well. Like there's an opportunity coming to you and it's like apathy. It's kind of like, don't really want that. But it's something that's really, you know, it could be quite big. And with the Seven of Wands energy, it's you block it, you know, that you're kind of blocking it. Either you're blocking it or some yourself because of Empress energy, you know, like responsibilities and things like that, and you're thinking, oh, I can't do it. But you can do it. You need to just do a little bit of soul searching. You know, this opportunity is trying to come to you. I'm going to look at this Four of Cups a little bit more. See if we can get anything else for this. What is this Four of Cups about? So we've got the Hierophant. And we've got the Five of Swords. So maybe there's some kind of traditional values holding you back. Some belief system. And it's a complicated one, this. I think this is going to resonate on a number of different levels, but to me, it feels like kind of there's resistance again with this Five of Swords, like there is with the Seven of Wands. It's like you're resisting something really hard, you're fighting something, but it's time to kind of put that down, put the swords down. And it's either traditions getting in the way or something new to be learned. And I think that's going to resonate different ways for different people. So, yeah, that's the general energy for earth signs going towards the end of the month. So, yeah, if that resonates, let me know. Send it on to anyone else who it may help. And, yeah, I'll be back with your love reading in the next day or two. Thank you.